and welcome. So this is going to be a short seated routine to give you a flavour of what you can expect from one of our seated classes, but also it's a great one to do just if you can't make the class even, so you have an option. So I'm going to get you to make sure that you're sitting up on your sit bones, the bony bits underneath your bottom, and let's have our feet flat on the floor. Just check your ribs, see if they're over your hips. So some of us like to sit with our ribs a little bit forward, sticking out like this. So we just want to make sure that they're over, not back, not forward, just right on top of the hips. Shoulders widen down, and then your neck in line with your spine. Bring your arms down by your side, just have a little wiggle there. Just feel it out with a little wiggle, 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 wiggle. Get the legs wiggling, get the head wiggling, get the everything wiggling. A bit like jelly almost, or like you're moving through, I don't know, toffee maybe? Good. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. And then just come and sit nicely for me. Have the arms down by your side and have a sense of the elbow creases kind of pointing inwards a little bit towards your side waist. We're going to breathe in to lift the shoulders up to the ears, and then just take a really nice slow exhale, melting the shoulders down your back. And there we go again, lifting the shoulders up to the ears and melting them down your back. And then we'll do one more like this, lifting the shoulders up and melting them down. Really nice. Now I'm going to take it into a shoulder roll, but before we do that, I want you to give the back of your armpits a tap, because that's where we're going to move from, right? So bring those arms back down by your side. You're going to push them up to your ears, take them back, maybe they'll go towards each other, and then roll them down. Moving from where you tapped, pushing them up, taking them back, and rolling them down. One more like this, up, back, and down. Let's go the other way. So let's go back first. Push them up and roll them forward. And we go back, up, and forward. And one more time like that. Back, up, and forward. Good. Just feel it out a little bit. Have a wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Maybe roll the wrists a little bit too. Woo! And then come back to centre for me. I want you to pretend you've got a pen on your nose now. And you're going to draw little circles with the pen. Now, if you also draw them with your eyes, which I find quite difficult to do, doubles up as an eye exercise as well. And then you can start to make your circles a little bit bigger. Make sure you're taking in big breaths, breathing in through the nose and breathing out through your mouth. And then let's change direction. So we'll start quite small, drawing the circles with your eyes. Good. And then taking them a bit bigger. Nice. And then come back to centre for me. From here, I'm going to get you to reach your right arm up above your head, so it's framing your head. Nice. Think about that shoulder blade going down your back a little bit. Wiggle your fingers up there for me. And then bring that arm down for me. Now we'll go to the other side. As you reach that arm up, think about the shoulder blade going down your back. Wiggle the fingers at the top. And then bring your arm down. Go back to the first side, lifting up. Wiggle at the top. And then coming back down. And last one, lifting up. Wiggle at the top. And all the way back down. Let's see what happens if we lift both arms up. Can we think of those shoulder blades going down the back? Wiggle the fingers at the top and then bring them all the way down. And again, we're lifting the arms up. The shoulder blades are going down. The ribs are staying on top of the hips. And down one more time like that. Lifting the arms up. Wiggling the fingers and bringing them down. Good. From here, you're going to lift your right shoulder up. Roll it back. Lift the left one up. And roll it back, and let's just continue with that with some single shoulder rolls. You can get a little bit of spine movement in there too, maybe turning towards the shoulder roll side. Good. And then let's change direction. So we're going to go forward with our shoulder rolls. A little bit trickier for the brain to handle that one. Good. Lovely, nice, and then just come to centre. Walk your feet out a little bit for me, and you're just going to bring them in and out, a bit like Charleston legs. Good. Okay, so from here, I'm going to get you to press into the balls of your feet and lift your heels up off the floor, and then press the heels down. Lift them up. Have your arms down by your side and press them down. Lift them up and press them down. Lift them up and press them down. We're going to lift the right heel up and then see if you can lift up onto your tiptoes. Woohoo! Back to the ball of the foot, press the heel down. Other side, and tiptoes, and down, so we go up, down, one more, up, down, lift both heels up, and lower both heels down, back to your Charleston legs. Very good. Okay, we're going to move our spines down. So I'm going to get you to pop your hands behind your head, press your head into your hands. Bring your elbows really in close to your face, and then take your elbows super wide, and then into your face, and wide, and into your face, and wide, and then sort of find the midpoint there. Yeah, good. That makes sense, doesn't it? Yes. So you're going to lift up and away from your waist to side bend over to your right, and then come up. Now, the idea is that the sit bones are pressing down into the chair, and you're trying to lift your torso up and away from your waist. So you're making your body as long as it can be. Long on both sides of the waist. Good. And one more like that. Up and over, pressing your head back to keep your head in line with your spine. And then come up to the top. Good. You're going to pop your hands just down, resting on your legs. You're going to take one hand, and then you're going to side bend over. Good. Wiggle your fingers over there. And then cartwheel the arms to go up and over to the other side. And up and over. Good. If you've never been able to do a cartwheel, this is your moment. And up and over. Good. And last one like this, up and over. Lovely. And then come back to center. Wiggle your bottom to the edge of your chair. Take your legs out in front of you like a V shape. Dig your heels into the floor and pull your toes back towards you. If you can't do it like this, then just keep your legs like so. You're going to bring your hands behind your head and press your head into your hands. Now, imagine your rib cage is on a cake stand, and you're going to rotate your ribs on that cake stand to turn around to one side, to face one of your legs. And then come back through center, pressing your head into your hands and turning to the other side. Now, if you can't have your arms behind your head, then you could easily do this with your hands on your legs as well. So just resting on your legs. Good. So you just do what your body can do. Lovely. And one more like that. And coming through center and round to the other side. And come back to center for me. And just wiggle it out. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Lovely. Let's get a bit more rotation on the go. So we're going to pop the fingertips onto the shoulders. And then just like we're doing front crawl, we're going to bring one elbow forward and then the other, rotating the body side to side. Good. Good. Love a bit of elbow swimming I do. And then we're going to take it into some back crawl. Back stroke, rather. And why not, since we're here, let's get some butterfly on the go. Elbow butterfly. Lovely. And one more time like this. And then we'll go the other way for some elbow backstroke butterfly. Good. And last one. And then just wiggle it out. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Bit side to side. Lovely. Good. Make a fist with your hand and let's draw a figure of 8, infinity sign, wrist circles, whichever resonates best with you with your hands. And then let's take those the other way. And then we're going to take it into a Mexican wave. And a Mexican wave the other way. And then to leave you today, I'm just going to ask you to come and make a big star shape with your body. And then bring yourself back in onto your tiptoes maybe. Or if you don't have osteoporosis, disc issues, hernias, and you know that it's safe for you to do so, you can come into a little ball. And then a big star, and a little ball, and a big star, and a little ball. Roll up through your spine. Roll your shoulders twice backwards, twice forwards. Take your legs a little bit apart. Turn your palms out. Let's take a big breath in. Arms will go up to the ears. And wiggle and exhale out. And again. Last one. And then give yourself a cuddle. Oh, it's really nice to do that, isn't it? I'm going to cuddle the other arm on top. And thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you feel stretched, a bit stronger, perhaps even happier. And I really hope to see you in one of our classes. Take care now. Bye-bye.